Hello, welcome back, guys, to another stream of Death Mark. This is chapter 4. Hello, Brother Zen. Welcome. Yes, you are the very first. Also, guys, check out Brother Zen's channel. He's currently like building, you know, preparing for his debut stream very soon, within the year. So I check that out. But yes, Death Mark. Last off, we finished chapter 3 in the single stream. That's really good. That stream was like, how many hours was it? Probably like 3 hours, right? But yeah, probably like 3 hours, right? Uh, or was it 4? But yeah, it felt like a different chapter. It was definitely shorter, but hey, yeah, I even though it was short, it was definitely like one of the hardest to consider. I mean, like hardest to tackle in terms of like what to do, because I do happen to remember like it gave me the option to uh to choose whichever location it was in. I mean, whichever location the the finale of the chapter was going to be in, and unfortunately, in the first part, I got it wrong. So I had to look it up, which is very unfortunate. I really have to give it to the game for being like for making my head hurt and thinking like, how do I how do I solve this without anyone dying on me? So that's good. I applaud the game for that. That is really cool. So we're back at the start, back at square one now, and there's no more other partners here, because the next day, the moment that we finish the day, because I'm pretty sure that I finished everything from before. The kid, the otaku, and the news anchor are all going back home to their normal lives. What was it again? The kid's name was Suzu. The otaku's name was Ita, and the news anchor's name was Christy. Yeah, they're all going home. So I'm gonna be alone once again. But you know what? That's alright. I don't mind. Everything's finished now, so the chapter. I mean, but I am excited who I'm going to like, um, uh, gonna who I'm going to, uh, you know, meet the new mark bearers in this chapter, because I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Satoru is gonna be the one who's going to be back.
It's been 3 days since Hanayome. All of the other mark bearers left the mansion. I'm the only one here now. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark. When can I leave this place?
Oh, is that?
Ugh. There's not even a scrap of meaningful information around. I looked around Sayakujo's bedroom to try to find something Mary mentioned. It's impolite to rummage through a woman's things, but I don't have the luxury to not do it. I searched every inch of the room, even under the carpet, but I came up empty.
Oh, the blood where Saya was.
Seeing the dried blood in the floor reminds me of that horrifying sight I saw.
Okay, well, way to flash it on me once again. Also, why don't you? It's been weeks. Why aren't you cleaning it up? And it's not even a crime, and you're not even treating it as a crime scene because you can't call the cops. I mean, like, who does that? Ah, goodness me.
I don't want to die like that.
Lucy Canyon? What do you mean?
Welcome back, guys, to the Papa Meat channel.
Alright, but instead of like Papa Meat, it's like,
Welcome back, guys, to the Leslie Finance channel with Death Mark. That sole reason has been my driving force in my struggle to survive since that day. But how long can I keep this up? That thought fills me with such dread that it feels like my legs could give out. After searching everywhere I can, I leave the bedroom. The deserted entrance hall feels colder than usual. Thinking on it, it's already been over a week since I came here. I've gotten completely used to this strange mansion. It's not really something I want to admit.
how do you do, Lord McGee?
Mary gives me her usual greeting in her monotone voice. She's still a complete mystery. Though I can't say I'm not grateful to have someone to talk to now that everyone's gone.
Did you locate the master key?
No, I didn't.
I see. I was sure that it would be there.
I've searched every accessible inch of the mansion and found no info of value. All that's left is the locked room. I'm trying to find the Kujo Mansion master key so I can open it. Mary said she thought it might be inside Kujo's bedroom, but clearly was a bust.
It is obvious. I should have spoken with Lady Sai more before she died. Yeah, I guess so. I deeply apologize. It's okay, Mary. You're doing great.
Her voice carries a hint of sadness. She almost seems human when she does that.
Why are you showing all of this?
Looking more closely at her, I'm struck all over again by just how strange she is. I haven't really thought about it lately since I've been struggling to survive, but how did she come into existence? Hey Mary, were you made by Saya Kujo?
No. I have served the Kujo family since before Lady Sai was born. You know what? What I think? Here, this is a theory. Okay, this is a theory. What if she is the guardian spirit all this time? You know? And she's like... she's the guardian spirit inside that place in H Shrine. And then someone or some other spirit is impersonating or like took over as like an evil spirit, you know. Maybe that's why. That's a theory. That's a theory. I was already here at the mansion when I opened my eyes the first time. They say tools used for many years can come to house deities or souls. And maybe something similar. So you don't know.
So you're like a Kujo guardian deity?
See, he thought it as well. That is an exaggeration. Though I would be very pleased if I could achieve such a status. Lady Sai's fate was most unfortunate. I will do my utmost to respect her wish to save all those who bear the mark.
Her clear green eyes stare at me.
Lord McGee, thanks to you, many mark bearers have been saved. I am sure that Lady Sai would be extremely grateful to you. I very much feel the same way.
Her voice is emotionless, but it sounds just a bit softer than usual. Her face can't show it, but it feels like she's trying to express her gratitude.
In that case, you could have bowed, you know? But then again, now, Lord Mickey, it seems a new mark bearer has made their way to the mansion. I hope you can find some clues as to the spirit that gave you your mark.
Before she can even finish her sentence, there's a knock at the door.
An idol?
A girl bounces in wearing a fancy outfit. I blink dumbfoundedly at her appearance.
Nice to meet you. Good morning.
It's the middle of the night.
Oh, right, sorry. I'm used to saying it is a greeting. So, Dr. Cujo lives here, right? Madame Yasuoka told me to come. Is Dr. Sai around?
Madame Yasuoka. Yep. No clue who that is. Sorry, but Saya Cujo isn't here.
I kind of feel weird saying madam instead of madam. And why is ooh.
I'm Kazuo Maki. With a Q. On the Kazuo. I guess you can say I'm representing her right now. Are you here about the scar? I can help.
Yeah, that's it exactly. It's actually called the mark, right? If you get it, your memory. Devs, I found like a typo. Anyway, if you get it, your memories become a mess and you die soon after. That's what Madame Yasuoka said.
Well, color me surprised. I didn't think anyone besides Saya Cujo knew about the mark.
Isn't it like included in the Ope Arts magazine, as I've recalled before? Like, it was mentioned by Eita, and it was also mentioned by Moe. There you go, Moe.
But this girl, she knows what'll happen to her. But for some reason, she doesn't look depressed at all. Aren't you scared?
Yeah, I'm terrified. But being scared of cats embarrassing. I want to hurry and fix this whole mark thing for my fans too. I'm a pro, and forgetting the lyrics up on stage is a definite no-go.
I think I know what line of work she's in.
She's an idol. I've said it before. That getup is totally an idol, and she's like doing, and her theme is definitely like a punk girl, you know, a rebel, but also cute, a moe punk, kind of like that's like a gap, right? I think that's what it's called, a gap moe, where like someone dresses up like a like one thing, and then her personality is like the total opposite. You know, like what you would expect from a punk is like, I don't know, rude and loud and you know, rebellious and kind of like keeping people out of arm's reach. And then, but you know, the way she carries herself is like she's open, welcoming, warm, and really friendly. So maybe that's what I think a Gap Moe is. I've like skimmed through like some like an article on what it is, so I may be wrong.
She's
oh my goodness.
an idol. Are you an idol or something?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Ai Kashiwagi. I sing, dance, and perform as a member of Love and Hero.
So that's your stage costume?
Yeah, cool, right? I headed here straight after filming finished. If I'd gone to my dressing room, the manager would have found me. The taxi driver stared at my outfit the whole way here. It is kind of embarrassing, huh? But then again, it is a costume, and hey, it definitely looks good on her. I wouldn't stare personally, but I would be like, whoa, that's cool, you know?
Giggling, she removes her jacket and bares her shoulder. A familiar mark glares bright from her skin.
Oh, it's on her shoulder. I'm stuck wearing sleeves right now because of this thing, and it's gonna be summer soon. Okay, she's taking it really lightly, the mark. But then again, it's in her line of work, so she's probably used to acne and stuff like that being the norm of within the confines, within the boundaries of it happening. So she's probably used to last minute makeup stuff. Although she could have just, put on makeup on the mark. Although I don't know what would happen if she did. Nevertheless, it seems as though this person is indeed a Mark Brenner. What? Who's there?
Eyes. Beg out comically wide when she hears a female voice out of nowhere. She may know about the mark, but it doesn't look like she knows about Mary. Mary updates Ai about everything so far. She starts with Kaya Kujo's tragic death and recounts our encounters with the spirits. Ai seems surprised to hear Kujo was dead. She does admirably well in her attempt to swallow the string of unusual events.
Now, Lady Ai, do you have any idea as to where you received your mark? Probably when we filmed at the mystery spots. Mystery spots, eh? I don't think I had the scar until after we finished up filming. I feel like I should ask her for more details about this mystery spot tour. Oh wait, it's not.
I feel like I should ask her for more details about this mystery spot tour. What kind of show was it?
Summer Ghost Story Special. During the shoot, our guest star, Madame Yasuoka, and I got this really shaped scar. Wait, why isn't Madame Yasuoka there? That's the question I want to know. That's the answer I want to know. Oh my goodness, what's happening to me? The minute she saw it, Madame Yasuoka told me it was called a mark.
So I wasn't the only one to get one. This Yasuoka also got the mark. Is this person not coming here then?
Oh, I guess I forgot to say. Madame Yasuoka is on her way too. She'll just be a little late. She's stopping by her shop in Giza before heading over.
What should I ask next? Where'd you go?
We went around to 3 mystery spots that are rumored to be haunted. One was an old tunnel in O City. Another was a railroad crossing in T City where a lot of accidents happen. The last was a back street in H City. Back street's back, alright!
Sure enough, H City was one of the places. What should I ask next? When did you notice it?
We were rushing everywhere because we were pressed for time that day. It just was suddenly there.
Well, that's not much help. I think that's all I'll get from her. You mentioned a street in H City, but where exactly was it?
Oh, just a sec.
Ai digs her cell phone out of her bag and flips it open.
I'm pretty sure it was in an email my manager sent me. Oh, there it is. It was K Miyamachi North Road. It was a pretty weird place. A ton of manholes were all over. Ooh, there it was. The one where with a lady holding a Buddha statue hat, right? That was where it was.
The file in the garage said a woman holding a Buddha statue was in there.
See, I told you guys.
Is it just a coincidence, or?
Hey, you're kind of frowning. Is something wrong?
Oh no, it's just...
It seems we have determined where you must go tonight. Please head directly to Kamiyamachi North Road, Lord McGee. There may be a spirit trace there.
That's not the only thing I might find. There may be a clue about who stole the Buddha statues from H Shrine, too.
And of course, I'll come with. Our group has a song that goes like this. I'm not one to sit around and wait. I'll blast through those evil traps standing in my way with all my might.
Okay. Sounds like Love and Hero specializes in the motivational type of song. Anyway, she seems willing enough, so I'll let her help.
Alright, well, partner is Ai Kashiwagi. And then nothing in the bag, right? I knew it. Alright, Hanayome. Finished reading it in the last part. So, it seems Lady Ai got her mark on Kamiyamachi North Road. I do not know what spirit cursed her, but there may be traces of it there. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. I didn't know. I thought it was like a recap.
By the way, Mary, you know someone named Yasuoka? She was supposedly in contact with Sayakujo.
No, I do not know that name. I do not have full knowledge of Lady Sai's circle of friends.
But if it had to do with the mark, shouldn't she have brought it up with you?
I'm sure that Lady Sai had a good reason not to mention it. It is impossible to know now. It is impossible to know now. There you go. Anyway, time to go to the North Road.
The road runs through a quiet residential area. It's far removed from major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night. We look a little suspicious wandering around, but no one's here to report us.
Well, everyone is asleep. And even though there's like a lot of people around, when people are asleep, it really is kind of like terrifying. And even if you do call for help, some of the people are deep sleepers, you know? And then when they're deep sleepers, well, let's just say that your screaming for help isn't gonna help you. Yep, this is the place. We're looking for a ghost here.
It wouldn't happen to be a woman wearing white carrying a statue, would it?
Actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit, though.
So, did you find the ghost?
No, we didn't. But Madame Yasuoka said she felt a bad presence throughout the entire shoot.
You keep mentioning Yasuoka. What kind of person is she?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She's a famous fortune teller. Her predictions are often come true. They say she's got true spiritual powers.
This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she was working with Sayakujo.
Oh yeah, I better email her. Also, guys, I gotta do something real quick. It's gonna take some time, so like, probably let's take 5. I'll be right back. I was speaking. But guess is back. It is I. Anyway, gotta let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Saya.
I pushes some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone would probably own one, old and young alike.
So this isn't modern day, or even like 2017, where this game was made. This isn't that time. It was probably like early 2000s, isn't it? Or 1990, late 1990s. You never know.
Technology evolves so fast. It's amazing.
Maybe it's actually 2017, but the technology is much slower to develop. You never know. It is like a fictional thing. Sorry about that. You know what? I'm not sorry. Sorry that took so long. Alright, should we get right down to investigating, Mr. McGee? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Yeah. You can definitely help me a lot here. We'll see though.
Yeah.
An old vending machine. It doesn't look like it's been restocked in a while, as it's mostly empty.
Yes, that's what being restocked doesn't mean. Anything here?
It's an iron manhole. In the center, it reads sewage. Check to see if there's anything odd about it, but it seems to be a normal manhole. A normal manhole cover. It looks like we need special tools to open it.
Huh? This one's got a different design.
It's true. It's the only one of an older make. It's covered in rust.
Huh. It looks like you can get ahead. Can you lift it?
I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need special tools to open up a manhole.
Well, why not just try it? Determination and strength will get you farther than you expect.
Is that from another one of your songs?
Come on, Mr. McGee, you take that side.
Okay. One.
1, 2, 3. It's like it's like I took out a seal. Sealing talisman, something like that, and I open it, and then a wave of dread washes over me.
Can't believe we actually got it open. The black void stretches deep underground. A rusted metal ladder is set into the side of the hole.
Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, doesn't smell like it does. Weird.
And the rumor about the white-robed woman. The woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here?
Or maybe one of the Buddha heads is inside.
Why don't we try going down for a look?
What? Are you serious? But I'm in my stage outfit.
So you're going to wait up here?
No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. Alright, well, why didn't you go first if you're so worried about that?
I go down first and I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when we put weight on it. That doesn't make me nervous at all. We make our way carefully and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. I feel like this must go farther down than the normal sewer.
It's like a secret entrance. Maybe for a secret society's hideout.
I's voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out.
Probably.
My feet finally reach solid ground.
Okay, that's really creepy.
concrete passageway stretches before us.
Because I'm pretty sure, when I use the flashlight, when I examine the entire scene, there might be like ghosts hanging above here, maybe inside the manhole either too, or like crawling, like it was gonna it's gonna like zoom in, you know, and jump scare me. uh,
I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time. The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it slightly difficult to breathe.
uh, be right back. We've got an urgent call. I am returned. I really do apologize for the jump scare, and for the long delay. It was really important. It was a really important call. So, yeah. But yeah, now we're back, and let's continue on, shall we? Hope you guys are doing great, by the way. You just, Anyway, definitely doesn't look like a sewer. At least, yeah, at least my outfit won't get dirty, but where are we anyway?
How should I know? We'll just have to look around.
Oh no, here we go again. Oh, there's nothing in here. Let's move forward. Alright, there's nothing.
It's emitting a strange red light.
Yeah, it is.
Large iron box. Judging from its corrosion, it must have been made a long time ago.
Let's fill it up.
I slip my hands underneath and pull with all my might. It pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside, along with what looks like a notebook.
Got hammer, ratchet, and red notebook. Hammer. A hatch. Or, it's not a ratchet. It's a hatchet. So it got a hammer. And then a hatchet, which is to cut things, in a red notebook. I'm sorry I'm over-explaining some stuff. It is also from me. Because sometimes I'm like, what? Why do I have a hatchet? What's a hatchet anyway? And, I'm just defining things so that I know. Like, I know in my head. Just the mere mention, I already know. Wow, it was full of stuff. What does the notebook say?
I flip through the notebook with eye. The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. But what concerns me even more is, what's that smell? A bizarre stench invades my nose, like a mix of between tallow, perfume, and blood. It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook.
I can't believe you're holding it. Did you maybe put it away? I think I might puke.
I put the notebook in my bag for now. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary.
Yeah, necessary. All right. With the thing like this, I'm super concerned what's gonna happen. Oh wait, I was turned around, so I didn't know which direction I was facing. But it seems that I have to move forward. There's even nothing in here, and then the sound was like, oh my goodness. All right.
Aya suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks.
Mr. McGee, what is that?
She shakily points and I shine the light that way.
There's hair.
Something dark and long is clinging to the wall.
It's Sadako. Sadako!
Is that human hair?
Or was it, Kayako from, The Grudge with the hair? I mean, it's definitely, something like that, right? But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that both of them, Sadako and Kayako, are both Onryos? Isn't that right? They're both Onryos? Let me take a look. I'm really into folklore and mythology and supernatural stuff like that. I'm very curious. I wouldn't say I'm well versed, because if I was well versed, I wouldn't be doing something like this. you know. What was that? Is it like preventing me from?
What's it doing there?
It's gone. It's gone now. All right. You know what? I'm gonna save. I've got like chills down my spine. So let's take a little break here because I'm super super like. All right. I'll be right back. I've got nature calls me anyway. All right, I am back. I I'm sorry it took so long. I was watching some cat videos to calm my nerves because first of all, tunnel, right? Secret tunnel. Second of all, um it's narrow. I'm feeling claustrophobic. I feel like darn it, darn it. Okay, I should. Okay, I'm feeling claustrophobic as well as there's no like hiding spots. So, the only choice is to run away. And that's not good. Third of all, it's dark. Okay, I can't see beyond what is there. Also, it's a tunnel. Have I mentioned that I can't hide? And I also have I mentioned that the atmosphere of this entire place is creepy. So yeah, I don't think that okay, there's nothing in here. What is this though? Can let's save first because I might be like progressing the entire thing just by examining it.
The wall's been discolored by water stains and dust. Going by the fading, it's gotta be old.
Uh-huh. Well, nowhere to go but forward, I guess.
It's an old-fashioned, though well-built iron door. The paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old.
Oh, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there was a place like this under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? Okay, Miss Idol. I don't think that you should be you should be like thinking about stuff like that.
How can she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright.
Oh my goodness. Kazuo, come on. I'm sorry. Did I say something bad?
No, it's not that. I give up an eye and reach in for the door. It's locked. Of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so never get to finish what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. Man, this guy, come on. What's a Sulava idol?
An old man jumps out from the iron door, yelling strangely.
Oh, super. Are you talking about Super Idol in showroom? Okay, I'll stop. I don't even know what that means. So yeah, that was definitely a meme. But hey, where you folks from? What are you doing on my turf, huh?
He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then, I smell an odd stench. It seems this old man is a homeless guy who's living down here.
What's the current term for homeless? For the homeless? Home deficient, was it? Or something like that?
Nothing, really.
That's right. You haven't done anything.
I know she's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing.
This underground shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourselves. Understand? So leave my turf alone and get out of here!
He disappears behind the iron door. It sounds like he's carefully locked it up again.
Man, that surprised me.
I wasn't expecting a person
to come out. Neither did I. Oh, do you think that guy was homeless?
Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though. Could it be she's never seen one before? Still, that old man. Why did he pop out just to warn us? If the door was locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. But if I don't know why, then they should probably just do as he says. Let's go. He might come and yell at us again.
Yeah.
We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter, but with the concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter.
Yeah, I know, right? It's it's old, and it's also like deep underground, so it's a bunker. It's definitely a bunker or some sort, or like what Miss Idol here has said. It's a lab. It's a secret lab from the old times. You know, the imperial old times. Well, we didn't find anything on spirits or that woman in the white robe.
At least the notebook shows some promise.
Too bad we couldn't get more out of that old guy. What's behind that door anyway? Better you don't know.
From the moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe, like there's a noose tightening around my neck. I thought it was because of the still air, but that might not be the only reason. Something in my head throbs. This place, it holds some kind of horrible secret. I'm almost sure of it, till I somehow know this underground shelter.
Mr. McKee, you're kind of spacing out. You okay? You look pale too.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
The air in here is pretty bad. I'm surprised you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now.
We return to the entrance and begin climbing the rickety ladder. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. The unpleasant air that hounded us underground starts to disperse.
Miss I finally found you. Oh, this is the madam. Hello, madam. You look quite dashing. I'm glad to see you're safe. Oh, Madam Yasuoka. Good morning. Great to see you. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Kujo's mansion, but no one answered the door. I then got your email, so I came here. Still, it is hard to believe that Miss Kujo has passed away.
This seems to be the woman that I keeps mentioning. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old.
I'm Toko Yasuoka. You must be Mr. McGee. We read about you and your mark in Miss I's email. It seems you've been working hard to help those who have the mark.
Yasuoka, how much do you know about the mark?
Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Kujo told me about a scar like that and asked what I knew of it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping for more.
I assume it's some sort of curse. Though I never thought it would be the work of inhuman spirits, that I would become a victim.
Yasuoka rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm.
I've lived long enough already. I have no attachments to this woman. But Miss I is still young. Do everything you can to save her.
I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. Virtual powers.
Mr. McGee, don't tell.
Yeah.
Have you experienced something no one else has?
The mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind. I mentioned it to her.
Intriguing. Jeanne d'Arc is famous for hearing the voice of God, but usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be an evil spirit or ghost, or even the soul of someone who loves or trying.
If it's trying to help, I'd appreciate it if it could give me clear hints.
I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. Static can garble the message. Ah, how romantic. Mr. McGee, do you have any idea who that soul could be?
There's no way I would. I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way that I'd be able to know.
So what's your plan now?
We were going to head back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary after all.
Oh? And who might that be? A doll? One that talks, even. A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider it's the Cujo family we're discussing.
He's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in the supernatural sometimes.
The supernatural. Wow. That's like 13 seasons, wasn't it? Or like 15. I didn't really remember. Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead back to the mansion. Also, can we open the notebook? No, we cannot. Not right now, anyway. Anyway, let's go and check the memo. So far. Oh, wait. We're already investigating, but it's still between chapter 3 and 4. Huh. Oh, it's already chapter 4. But the thing is, there's still nothing about that. Wow, okay, okay.
Yasuoka climbs out of the car. Her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around.
It's been a long time. About 20 years now. Back 2 generations of family heads.
You've known them a long time then.
It hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, the second last head, and cut ties with him. They didn't even invite me to Murasame's funeral. The last head, Masamune, and Saya were kids the last time I saw them. Imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago.
Wait a second. Heads in 20 years?
That's right.
Yasuoka grimaces.
The family is known for their short lives. Accidents or heart attacks. Very few have lived full lives. Gossips say their family's cursed.
So Saya Kujo didn't escape that fate either.
Wait, where's Masamune then?
It's probably just coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure. If it really is a curse, then what's causing it? Could it be divine wrath?
Ah, Miss I. You've been staring this whole time. Something the matter? Well, there's something. Mr. McGee, does the Kuju family keep animals out in their yard?
No, I don't think so.
Is it the bunny? Oh, then that black rabbit is odd.
That rabbit's back again? But what's it doing here? Where'd it go?
I think it was headed for the building. It had something in its mouth.
What was it?
I don't know. It's too dark and it was far away. You know that rabbit, Mr. Mickey?
Yeah, kind of. Tell them about the black rabbit I've seen in my investigations. Mary said that it was some sort of spirit was hiding in it.
And now it's suddenly here. What could that mean, I wonder?
All at once, my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about this.
Is that a Star Wars reference? I have a bad feeling about this. This. Now this is pod racing.
Like something terrible's about to happen. I find myself bolting to the entrance hall.
Hello there.
Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? I quickly scan the room for it. Mary isn't sitting on the sofa.
Mr. E, over there, in the corner.
I turn in the direction I is pointing.
What's going on?
I's voice has an audible shake in it. How should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. Their voice shakes like hers. Yasuoka is silent.
Can you show me what they're seeing?
Hey, Mary? I call out to her, daring to hope. But I only get silence in response.
Okay, she's out of commission now.
Mary's dead. Though I don't know if you can say that for a doll. After that, I and Yasuoka helped me pick up Mary's remains as well as the rabbits. We work in complete silence, no one daring to speak a word. Mary's gone. I'll have to face spirits in the mark without her help from now on. Terror and dread threaten to consume me. Will I even be able to hunt down spirits like I've been doing?
Yeah, probably, since the only thing she does is like give hints, right? And she's never like done any field work, so yeah. And when she did, like probably the last chapter, she didn't do anything. She was like, I don't know, luggage.
What the heck happened there? Did some sort of spirit do this? You know, Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe for spirit attacks. In fact, Sayakujo was killed by Hanahiko.
Yeah, that was definitely a shame.
And why did the rabbit come here? The last time I saw it was at H Shrine. Did it travel all the way here after that? And for what purpose?
Darn. Rest in peace, Mary. Rest in peace, Black Rabbit. I will avenge the both of you. Mr. McGee, a moment, please. I found this while cleaning up. You have any idea what it is?
He hands me a key ring with a single key on it. The tag attached to it say, Master Key. It's the master key to the mansion. What's it doing here?
Miss I did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. Could have picked up this key ring and carried it.
Are you saying the rabbit had the master key?
All this time? It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself.
But Mary said she didn't know where it was. The truth is shrouded in darkness.
Yeah, we never know. And if Mary had the master key, then she would be lying to me. Yeah. And that would make her a liar. Not necessarily a bad guy, but definitely keeping me in the dark. That's like suspicious. But if it was the Black Rabbit, it would be like basically it would make the Black Rabbit like a benevolent spirit and helping me, because finding the master key, you know, finding it and stuff like that, you know, it had it in mouth, then that would mean that the rabbit would be helping me out.
The truth is shrouded in darkness.
You can use that key to open up any room. Is there a place you want to get into?
As a matter of fact, there is.
Let's check it out.
There's one place I've been unable to check. The locked room in the southeast corner of the second floor.
Did you guys know that in British or like maybe European, the first floor, which is the ground floor, is called the ground floor, and then the floor above that is not called the second floor, but the first floor. Did you know that? They don't call the first floor, which is like our normal first floor, to be the ground floor. They call it the ground floor, and then above that is this first floor, the one that we call second floor. Well, the one that I call second floor. It's just like a little confusing, but once you know it, it's like, oh yeah, okay, this is British made. Is it British or European? I don't know. Is it gay or European? It's hard to guarantee.
The room layout looks no different from that of the other guest rooms.
What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange. That frame over there interests me. I'd like to see the photos inside.
There are 2 places of interest. Which one should I check first?
I mean, like, is there significance to this? I'll check the frame first, since, you know, you can gloss over it.
The picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. They're all photos of dolls. And one of them is
Mary. I was guessing that.
a photo of Mary's bare frame.
She has a mark on her right arm.
It looks like she was still being put together. When was this taken?
Yeah, I knew it. I told you.
There's a pattern on Mary's right arm. Isn't that the mark?
Oh wow, what happened?
I never saw anything like that on her arm. Plus, this one's a different color from the one us mark bearers have. A black mark. Ours may be red, but somehow this feels even more ominous.
Ooh. Ew.
That about all we learned from this. I'll check over there next.
Over where?
On the desk is a board lined with tools. There are a variety of sharp chisels and long tools that look like spatulas all in a row. Next to them are bottles filled with paints and a stack of art books. Are these tools for making dolls? Does that mean Mary was made here?
Gojo from Dress Up Darling. Yeah, this. I can imagine him sitting here and then like painting the dolls.
The desk drawers are full of tools as well.
Although those would be like, what do you call those? The small dolls. Hana dolls? Is it? Hina dolls. There you go. Hina dolls. Yeah. For Hina Matsuri.
But no documents or reports in the mark like I had hoped. I picks up a chisel and studies its handle.
This thing. MK is engraved on it. Wow. Okay. Pretty innocent, pretty naive. This eye is, but I like the fact that she's pretty observant.
Sayakuja would be SK, so
Masamune.
Saya's father was Murasame Kujo, and her older brother, the head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Either one would be MK.
Oh wait. And her Sai's father was Murasame Kujo, and her older brother, the head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Either one could be MK. Oh, it was Yasuoka.
Yasuoka tilts her head in thought.
I heard the Kujo family ancestors were tasked with making Buddha statues. I suppose either of them could have been influenced by that.
After examining the desk and the frame, we searched the rest of the room as well. But we come up with nothing more.
Oh, that's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret.
We didn't learn anything more about spirits or the mark here.
The only thing left is a diary found in the shelter. The one that smells super bad?
We'll just have to place all our bets on that.
How many chapters does this game have anyway? I'm really interested.
We returned to the entrance hall. I pulled the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. The flour and tallow smell assaults my nose. I feel like my olfactory senses are shriveling.
What a vulgar stench. I recognized this from when we filmed on Kamiamachi North Road. It was only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I'd manage to smell. But perhaps that's when I received...
Yasuoka scowls at the notebook. If she's right, then this notebook could be connected to the spirit somehow. Inside is the contents of a woman's diary. It almost seems like it was soaked in a pool of perfume. Stains and discolorations make most of the pages unreadable. But the last page seems clean enough. The date is from half a month ago.
Miss Zoo. There was a face in there. Are we back in the school, huh? As I await the fated day, I recall my days as a teacher. Children called me Miss Zoo. Zoo, the keeper of the animals. Probably because I kept so many laboratory animals in the science lab. I gotta be surrounded by my beloved animals. Cute little snakes. It was so much more fulfilling than my current boring research. But because of that foolish principal in the fire, school was shut down. Elementary teacher? My paradise was stolen from me. I need to take back my paradise. The great Asura has bestowed upon me the wisdom I need to do that. Tomorrow I will die. With the great Asura's abundant mercy, I will be reborn as Miss Zoo, so I may rebuild my paradise again. It is all as the great Asura said. Oh, great Asura. Asura. Well, I'm glad that there are no jump scares this time.
The rest of the page is filled with Asura. Did she lose her sanity while writing it? Traces of kiss marks cover the names. That, combined with the choking perfume, the heavy weight of lust is overwhelming.
Dark passions in this notebook. Thoroughly disgusting. I'd love to burn it to ash immediately. So this Miss Sue who wrote this, could she be the woman from the rumors? She worked...
Yeah, if she worked in the lab, that would explain the white robe.
But I wonder which school she was talking about. She said it was her paradise. Do you have any ideas? H Elementary. Because it was the principal and the fire and the school was shut down. Definitely H Elementary. Yes, I agree. It's the only abandoned school in this area that hasn't been torn down. Maybe the paradise she wrote of. Well, okay. I'm okay with the elementary school. Just not the forest, okay? I don't want to go back to the forest. Because, well, first of all, yeah, I think I've said my grievances about H Forest for a while now, so yeah.
If what the diary says is true, then the woman died after she wrote it. This great Asura would have guided her transformation into Miss Zoo.
I think that the great Asura and the divine wrath is the same thing. And it came from the guardian deity. What did I say about Mary? I think I said like she was a guardian deity. I haven't inkling. Although I seriously doubt that she might be be she might have something to do with the divine wrath and the great Asura. But yeah, I sure do hope that she's not a bad guy now. But if so, she might be the one that killed the rabbit. Or maybe it was this one. Maybe it was... No! I don't think Miss Zoo would hurt the black rabbit. Huh.
Can't believe a human would choose to become a spirit of their own free will. Is that really possible?
She seemed fairly confident that she would be reborn, and the notebook being in the shelter might serve as supporting evidence. Perhaps she meant this as a farewell to her life as a human. How sentimental. Miss Zoo. So she the one that gave Madame Yasuoka and I our marks?
And that's where we found the diary, so the spirit must know the place. It would make sense that it comes and goes from there, and for whatever reason. Looks like we know where we must go next.
Time to go to H Elementary. New info! The tragedy at Kuja Mansion. Other. Okay, so this is probably like the official beginning of chapter 4, isn't it? Because it did just, start off with it did just start off with what was that again? It did just start off with this. So the splash art with the chapter 4. There you go. But yeah. I have currently a hammer and a hatchet. It looks like bloodstains other than carpentry. Dark red stains. Okay, these two feel like I'm not gonna say M weapons. They're killing weapons. I'm gonna say that they're like ritualistic. They were used for ritualistic purposes that involved a person. Alright. Tragedy at Kuja Mansion. We come back to the mansion with a shocking scene. Mary is cruelly smashed to pieces, and the black rabbit lies in a pool of blood. We could only stand there in horrified silence. What was the rabbit doing there? Why did both of them die? They were our guides, our spiritual advisors. How in the world am I supposed to face spirits now? But by doing your usual thing. The mansion's master key. While cleaning, Yasuoka finds the master key to the mansion. I guess the black rabbit had it for whatever reason. Regardless, it lets us enter the locked room. Inside, we discovered that either Masamune or Murasame, former heads of the Kujo family, likely made merry. But unfortunately, we found nothing on spirits or the mark like we hoped. The red notebook. We found a foul-smelling notebook in the underground shelter. I and Yasuoka say the smell... Another one right over here. I and Yasuoka say the notebook smelled something similar when they were filming on Manhole Road. The notebook appears to be some teacher's diary, and the legible parts and indescribably bizarre. Tomorrow I will die, and by the great Asura's abundant mercy, I will be reborn as Miss Zoo. Miss Zoo. That was the name of the teacher who kept a lot of lab animals. The abandoned school that's become her lab could be H Elementary. The spirit who gave I and Yasuoka their marks on Manhole Road, and the woman in white who was seen carrying a Buddha statue. They were both Miss Zoo. We need to find out who she is. We have to search H Elementary. Yeah. Alright, so let's see their statuses now. There you go. Aftermath, they survived. Survived, of course. Real good. Aftermath, survived. Great. A star member of the current popular idol group Love and Hero, Ai Kashiwagi. Her sense of justice is strong, and she despises anything that's twisted. Twisted. If you guys haven't watched Twisted, the Star Kids play or a Star Kids musical, you can watch it over on YouTube. It's really funny. And it's also like a good twist on Aladdin, where it's spoilers, but yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. But so please, if you're interested in musical or like a twist version of some stories that you love in Disney, I highly recommend you watching Twisted. It's on YouTube for free. Star Kids with a Z and no space between. Yeah, highly recommend. Anyway, she's an accomplished pianist who's skilled enough to sing and play simultaneously. That's good. Okay, full name Tawako Yasuoka. Occupation fortune teller. A famous fortune teller. She has a store in the best part of Ginza. Her clients even include politicians. Oh, wow, okay. Well, I'm sure... that was good. Anyway, I sincerely do hope that she's leading the politicians to make better choices for the good of the nation. Because, hey, I'm pretty sure that yeah, I'm just really like concerned about world stuff right now, because everything's like kind of burning and like getting too chaotic recently. But then again, I feel like yeah, but then again, I feel like I've been too into like the internet lately. Although, yeah, you can find a lot of stuff in the internet, especially news. But it doesn't hurt to like go outside every now and then, even for no reason. That's good. Anyway, she uses her spiritual powers with her knowledge to give advice, which has gained her many devotees. Tone deaf, the only thing she's bad at is music. Alright, okay. We need eye for music and spirits for Madame Yasuoka for spirits. Very, very elderly sounding. Interesting voices for them, but you know what? I'm okay with that. For now, though. Let's go with Madame Yasuoka. Alright, time to go to H Elementary. I'm telling you, it's just as I said before. People who can hear voices are...
It's been a lecture the moment we got in.
Most inherited that power from their ancestors. But I'm sure your family has similar powers.
It doesn't sound like it'll ever end. I zone out staring at the road ahead of me.
By the way, changing the subject. You've been to LH Elementary once before, haven't you?
Huh? Oh. Yeah. The sudden topic shift shakes me out of my drowsiness.
Just tell me more about your experience. It would be a good point of reference.
Sure. I don't mind. Tell her everything that happened with Hanahika. It only happened a few days ago, but it feels like a lifetime.
I see.
He nods repeatedly.
There's already been one spirit, and you defeated it.
Yeah, basically.
And if Miss Zoo is in H Elementary, that means two spirits lived separately in the same elementary school.
Lived separately? Two spirits existing in the same place. Is that even possible?
Of course, it's rare for powerful ghosts to live together in the exact same place. That's why I said separately. In Hanohiko's case, was there any area you weren't able to enter?
Now that you mention it,
Oh, those sides! The sides, the fire escapes, I think. As well as the second floor! The second floor! There was nothing in the second floors. It was because it was full of snakes. So that means, by living separately, that means that Hanehiko is roaming the first floor, and Miss Zoo is roaming the second floor. Wow! Mind blown. Ah, darn it, I pressed Q instead of A.
you didn't go to the second floor at all.
That decides it then. If Miss Zoo is in the school, she must be there.
Yasuoka analyzes the situation calmly, as if working with an abacus. Even though her own life is on the line, it doesn't seem to rattle her at all. Yasuoka takes one look at me and smiles like she read my mind.
Well, of course I'm scared. No matter my age, I'm still human. I'm just ready to resign myself if it turns out to be impossible. Some things go better once you give up.
Is that your advice as a fortune teller?
Now, as someone who's lived as long as I have, giving up makes life easier. That's how everyone gets to heaven in the end. Interesting perspective. From someone who's lived that as long as Madame Yasuoka. I accept that conclusion.
Yasuoka and I arrive at H Elementary.
So this is H Elementary, huh? It really looks haunted, like they say. So the second floor has priority.
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go. We don't have time to waste. Let's save for a bit. Also, I'll be back. I'll be right back. Nature calls once again. Hi, welcome back. I am back. Welcome back to everyone who has stayed, and to any newcomers who have watched, who are watching. Hello, how are you guys doing? By the way, I'm doing good. By the way, so yeah. Um, if you like the stream so far, please leave a like. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. Oh, thank you, brother Zed. Thank you very much. Well, now we're currently in H Elementary. Of course, I had to go because nature calls, and also to calm my nerves because we're back at this place, and I do happen to remember it being like super uncool because of the fact that there are like jump scares all around. Lost and Found. Oh yes, I do remember that one. Alright, so for this part, we're gonna go back. We're just gonna go back to Hanahiko's side. And just to be safe, I've gotta keep on looking at other stuff, like being inquisitive. But then again, why would I want to do that when it's all full of like all of this stuff, Anyway, go up the stairs.
I return to the landing with a cracked mirror. I stare into the mirror, recalling how I felt back then. I quickly look away. Shine my light up at the ceiling instead, but there's nothing there anymore. There are no traces of the rose vines or the guard's corpse.
Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. I just wanted to check something. Spirits can do a lot of weird things, but can they really make corpses disappear? That would be ridiculous.
Well, I'm glad that there's nothing in the mirror anymore.
Down the cracks. Yasuoka watches me worriedly, but nothing happens.
Red notebook. It said it had something to do with the red, right? So I just did that just because, kind of as a nostalgia thing. Anyway, coming up the stairs now. Hopefully there's
Poisonous snakes cover the hallway. It'd be foolish to try to keep going.
Are you kidding? There are poison snakes up here?
It'll be fine. If we leave quietly, they won't attack us. I cautiously take a step backward. Suddenly, the snakes react to my bag. What the? Snakes flit their tongues in the air, trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink.
So they smelled the notebook. Yeah, they smelled the notebook, and they probably thought like, oh, it's Master. Master is back. All right, clear the way for Master.
They vanish without a second, all at once, as if they'd never been here to begin with.
And also, this place is surprisingly clean. I like it. They left. What was that? Some sort of trap?
I don't know. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. That red notebook is inside. Maybe this smell made them think we were friends. Let's try going down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet.
Oh, is that so? How very exciting.
Are you being sarcastic?
Never. Going on an adventure at my age will be quite the story to tell in the future.
Yasuoka chuckles quietly.
Well, I'm very happy that you're not scared, because I am. because you never know what might be lurking around these parts, you know? Maybe there's like a face in here again.
The second floor isn't covered in roses like the first. There's no movement, and I don't see any plants. Guess that phenomenon didn't happen on this floor.
Which is good, which is entirely good. I like it. Ah, it's locked. Darn it. Alright, what's in here?
Well, a piano plays somewhere.
That was a piano, correct?
I still my breath and strain to hear any noises. But it doesn't seem like anyone's here.
Well, not anymore. What is this?
She picks something up off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music.
Got sheet music. Twinkle, twinkle, little. A children's song.
Can you play?
Yes, of course. Well, I wish that was true. I'm utterly hopeless when it comes to music. I'm tone deaf. I've no sense when it comes to rhythm. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you in this area. Ah, that's alright. We all know that, I is the one that's, musically gifted, you know? What is this?
Looks like things like bulletin boards used to be on the wall, but they're all taken down.
Okay, well, should I continue? You know what? I'm going to save all of these. I'm going to like overwrite all of these. And then, for now, I am going back to the second floor. Going back to Cujo Mansion. And then switch out Madam Cujo. Madam Cujo. Madam, Yasuoka? Yamaoka? I'm gonna switch out the Madam for I. For the idol. Yes. Talk.
Mary isn't here anymore.
Yasuoka. Yes. Alright, let's go back to H Elementary. Headed to the entrance. I'm going back now. Going to the stairs where Hanako used to live in. Hanaoka. Yeah, back to the stairs where Hanahiko used to live in. Alright. This is done. Piano sheet. A piano music plays from somewhere. Is there a music room? Is Miss Zoo playing it? Or is it just another curse-related thing? I found sheet music nearby shortly after. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Probable common for elementary school music classes. They can't play, but there's a Mark Bear who's good at that kind of stuff. Though I can't imagine us needing to play the piano. You never know. It may be, it may have something to do with Mrs. Z's past, you know? Okay, there's nothing.
The blackboard is covered in dents and scratches. It's probably too damaged to use. I look out at the schoolyard through the window, but I don't see anything moving around.
Alright, well, there's nothing in here. Wait, why is there nothing in here? I have a suspicious feeling that I really don't know. Well, time to move forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. If you guys don't know, that's Meet the Robinson stuff.
One of the fixtures holding the light is broken. I wouldn't risk walking under it. It's an abandoned desk. I try feeling around inside the desk and find something soft. It's a wadded up piece of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems to be something someone failed to destroy. Got fragment S.
Alright, what's inside? Key item. A portion of a memo. Wave can control the blank shock the query. Is that great? This is to keep it locked. Alright. That is definitely a bunch of gibberish that I do not know about. But hopefully it's a good kind of gibberish. You know? Man, I really do hope that I don't see like a face around here. Like not anymore.
Cold wind. Slide the broken window open and the trapped paper falls out.
Ah, it's a talisman. That's good. That's good. That is very. All right. Save. Maybe I need to like use a glove or something.
A jumble of wires wrapped around the door handle. Pull on the wire, but it won't move. It's been carefully and tightly wound. Plus, it's pretty thick. Pretty thick.
Could you say that it's dummy thick? Like stupidly thick? Like dummy thick? Yeah.
It'll be impossible to cut it. But it's something that can disintegrate metal.
Do we? No, there's nothing. Unfortunately. Alright, there's nothing in here. Okay, that's very good.
You can't hear any man-made sounds coming in through the window. Only leaves rustling in the wind.
That's not man-made, though.
It doesn't look like the fluorescent light is broken, but it stays dark.
Okay. Alright, what does this say? What is this? Is this a magnifying glass or is it a pot? There you go.
Wilted. Next to the plant is a plaque. The child's name inscribed on it. I could see something stuck underneath the pot. I lifted it up and uncovered a dirty piece of paper.
Another talisman. That's good. Alright, what's this?
Something scrawled on the blackboard. I, Zen. It looks like the letters spell I, Zen. There are more after that, but
it was wiped off. Oh, okay.
They aren't legible.
I don't know. The handwriting's terrible. Well, what do you expect from a spirit, huh? What is this?
Flecks of red are all over the floor. They smell like iron.
Okay. Left the 6th grade class. Why does that one apparently have like a specific like thingy on it? Huh? I never know. There it is. And it probably came from here because this looks like the lab room. And then something caught on fire and it spread down to the faculty room downstairs.
Long desks and what looked like sinks loom in the darkness of the classroom. This seems to be...
Is this science lab? Still...
grimaces.
It really stinks in here. I feel like I'm gonna suffocate.
It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. A putrid smell fills the whole room, like a box of onions has gone rotten. Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway.
There's a talisman in the dusty sink.
Yeah! I have 2,500 solar power now. What's this?
The desk is scorched. Seems like there's more fine damage here than in the staff fire. This is probably where the fire started.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. Because, you know, chemicals and whatnot, it's like an obvious sign, isn't it?
Opened the door and left the science lab.
Okay. that science model doesn't look particularly welcoming. It kind of gave me a chill when I saw it. But it is definitely like, it's definitely, you know, a model. Darn it. I do dislike that fact. But I really am glad there aren't any jump scares this time around, you know. But then again, it may be saving up for such a thing.
I open the cupboard and check inside, but all I find is trash and dust.
What about here?
It's a rusty certain wooden cabinet. Cabinet door opens easily. The inside is completely full to bursting. It's something. I pull it out and discover that it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper.
Office. Are you seriously planning on taking that with you? I mean, not that I care.
And I lift up the bag, and then shredded wad of paper falls to the floor at my feet.
Is it another talisman?
I open it up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section.
Got a fragment. Alright. Yeah, okay. Basically, that's called an anatomical model, I think it's called. And yes, it does like send a chill down my spine. And while I was looking, I kind of feel like it. I kind of felt like it moved from the corner of my eye, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, stop!"
It's a shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I see some large containers.
Yeah,
I hear iron gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. It can't be. There's no way they use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples. Probably because they were cut from a living body. But it doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed.
New info. Lab storage room. Feel.
I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search body parts. I stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes, and feel around the shelf.
Is something there?
Well, yeah. Stop myself from voicing my frustration. I can't make I do something like this.
Excuse me?
I searched the chemicals, formalin containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. I find a few things I can use.
A clear bottle with a liquid inside.
Oh wait. Clear bottle with the liquid inside. It has a label with a chemical formula on it. A brown bottle that has an irritating smell. Its label is rotted and unreadable. And finally, a bottle wrapped in foil. It smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some kind of chemical as well.
Got a clear bottle, brown bottle, bottle wrapped in foil.
Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A vinyl bundle in the floor, in the corner, catches my eye. I pick it up and realize that it's a tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. A white coat stands out the most. It must be a lab coat.
Bundle of clothes. A white lab coat. Well, we are in the science lab. No big surprise to find one here.
That rumor about a ghost in the light. I and Yasuoka got their marks while filming a TV show about it, Kei Machi. All the other clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence?
Alright. Well, from here on, I'd like to save because I really do like to save at this point.
There are materials used in science class. I grab one and flip through the pages. There are a ton of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. It seems they're simple explanations for the students. I take out the last book, and when I look inside, Scrap of paper falls from in between the pages.
A worn out talisman. There you go. Oh, you got 3,000 soul power. Alright.
I touch the outside of the model. It feels like it's made out of wood. Or resin? You can't really tell.
Oh my goodness. Please. I have a feeling that it's alive. You know? I have a feeling that is kind of like a House of Wax thing, where it is an actual living, or like probably it's definitely gonna look at me.
Taking a closer look, I notice a huge tear in its mouth. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down it, and it couldn't handle the strain.
Alright, well,
The mouth might be broken because someone stuck their hand down it. That means something is hiding either in the mouth or the torso. I could break it, but then I might break whatever's inside too. Nothing for it but to stick my hand in. I hesitantly slide my hand into the mouth. Something cylindrical is inside. I grab it and try to pull it out. Ah! It's a snake head. Roused by the movement, snakes begin pouring out from every crevice.
watch out!
I stumble backwards.
Is it a live or die thing now?
Snakes slowly retreat back into the model. Seems they live inside it. I bet something's hidden in there. To get it, I'll have to find a way to pacify the snakes.
Well, I would like to read stuff now. Alright, okay. A portion of a memo. At certain sounds, some sound wave must be put to sleep. Also, regain sight. It will again to be aware of testing. The crevasse. This is definitely crevasse. But yeah, I have a feeling that, you know, darn, I don't have the camera anymore. I don't have the instant camera anymore. But even then, though, instant camera, that would mean that I need to like buy some film for it. So maybe it's a good idea that I didn't take it. That I didn't keep it. What else is there? Man, for a detective or like the main spiritual investigator, for a main spirit hunter, he doesn't bring anything, does he? He just takes everything from his current investigation. It doesn't like bring even a flash. Actually, I think that's his main thing. The flashlight. I mean, it's always there, right? So maybe that's the only thing he's got. But even then, they're pretty useful, especially those ones with a long handle and pretty sturdy. I think they were called like police flashlights. Man, I really do would like one of those. Like flashlight batons. I think that's what it's called. Or is it a tactical flashlight? Either way, those flashlights that are look really long, and like you can use it as a weapon, just in case. Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Anyway, bundle of clothes. White lab coat. Feel around. Already have wanted. Alright, okay. Sorry about that. Um,
Body pieces are what that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. Taking a closer look, you notice a large tag on the side of a container. Great Asura. Down. The letters are messy but legible. Great Asura. Down must mean below where we currently are. So that would mean the first floor. Calling the school's layout, I think there was a similar storage area on the first floor. I'm not sure what it means, but it might be important. Decide to take the tag just in case.
got the tag. All right, that's good. Is there anything that I can use? Maybe. I could use the red notebook.
Maybe. Snakes by the stairs might have moved because of the red notebook. In that case, the snakes here might also. Hold the red notebook up to the model. Snakes shift around slightly. That's all that happens.
Looks like that won't work. Yeah.
The look that red notebook is effective.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. All right, time to go back down. What? A broadcast? Do you have any brains?
Strange voice echoes over the intercom.
To the testimonial table! Devon, get the table! That's a wrestling reference if you know that. Also, yeah. That was a great run. Dudley boys. That was a great run.
Static crackles before being cut off.
Is she watching us from somewhere? You said something like table.
Something might be on the desk. Let's take a look.
New info. School announcement. Alright, let's go take a look at the memo first before we do something really drastic. There were strange things in the storage room of that gross science lab. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Parts encased in liquid. Already relatively fresh. All belonging to women. We searched the shelves for anything useful and found 3 bottles. One with a corroded label, one reading CH3, CH2O. What is CH3? I honestly thought it was like I thought it was like a chemical composition. But you know what? Maybe it's not. It's just probably a label. And a fragrant one that says ID5. School announcement. A repulsive voice echoes over the loudspeaker. Miss Zoo? It said test time. Do we have to take tests? There are several classrooms on the 2nd floor, including the science laboratory. Who knows what Miss Zoo wants, but maybe the tests will give us a hint as to how to fight her. May as well take them while we prepare for the upcoming encounter. The piano music. Alright. Yeah. Well, save first, and then take a look at the table. Oh, this one, table.
On the desk, scattered with lab equipment, is a small pencil with problem sheet. Are we supposed to fill this out? Peeked. Start the test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper.
Begin the test. Live or die.
Number 1. Compound A is widely used as fecal disinfectant. Its chemical formula is...
It's chlorine. Oh. It's 2. I'm clicking all of everything fast, however fast that I could. Yeah. N is an Exemplary acid contains a salt that reacts to various materials. Statement about compound N is true. It's combustible. I got it wrong? Darn it. I hope I don't, die. It stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? Ammonia. No! I don't even know any of those, but you know what? As long as I got one right, I'm okay. Oh, that's good.
Seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet.
The next test is in the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students.
Well then. It sounds like there are other tests.
Are we being tested?
Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. More immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than that notebook. The zoo, dead of summer. I shut it tightly in a random pouch in my bag, so the smell doesn't spread.
Got the answer sheet.
I narrows her eyes at me.
Mr. Mickey, are you sure you closed your bag? It still reeks in here.
Well, is right. The smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I look down to double check my bag.
It's full of snakes.
I spot something that looks like a box down on the floor behind the desk.
Full of body parts, isn't it?
My instincts realize what it is before my brain does. Hands and feet sticking out of the blood-soaked cover. Inside that box is... I've got to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move.
Did you find something?
Step back! The low, sharp tone that comes out of my mouth startles me. Just stay back. Now, check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out. I pull off the thick sheet.
Okay. It's just, that's the uniform. That's the guard.
There's no mistake. It's the corpse of that guard who was hanging from the ceiling with Moya Watanabe.
Interesting.
I collapse to my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling up through my chest.
Are you alright?
There's a corpse. That's where the smell is coming from.
Corpse? Let's get out of here, yeah?
I drag myself up woodenly, like a puppet on strings. Classroom next door.
Huh?
Next test. It's in the classroom next door. Let's go there.
Right. Okay. Understood.
It's probably shaking, but she's putting on a brave front anyway. Even in act like that is helpful at a time like this. After all, no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here could be lurking around the corner.
Okay, so she went. Can we go through? Can we go straight here?
Moved forward.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna. Darn it! I keep moving. But yeah. Going straight to the next part. To the next room. Alright, is there anything? There it is.
There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk.
Okay, start the test.
I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper.
Okay, the test.
Live or die?
Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is most extremely vital. You must believe in the incredibly strong great I. Incredibly strong great I is like an angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. This is called unity. Eisen. Safe. There you go. What else is there? Question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. I feel like I'm some kind of like what was that again? Captain Kirk's actor. My fellow snakes also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun and heat. There you go, William Shatner. Oh my goodness, I was thinking about Patrick Stewart for some reason. William Shatner, there you go. This disaster is called the Age of Decline. Critical age of decline. I got it wrong? Oh no, my soul spirit is 0. Oh my goodness.
I hear you creeping breathing behind you.
That's another one. That's another one. That's another one. I got 16 deaths now. Is that again? So it's probably Crisis, isn't it? Oh, that's very good. That's very good. Okay, let's start the test. I cannot peek at the questions. That would be cheating. And I'm pretty sure she can see whatever that is. Alright. Wait, why is my soul power 1000 now? Crimson Age of Decline. I see. Question 3. I carry the great Eisen's talisman every day and seek rebirth. The talisman is important. It is a greater treasure than the brain of art or light itself. This is shown not in words but deeds. If I walk the talisman, I will become Miss Zoo. Liberated Ichantika. Ah, darn it. Okay, the face, really creepy, but you know what, I'm not gonna add to that. Also, here's another one. Wait, sorry, there you go. Darn. Eyes in unity, eyes in unity. Crisis Age of Crimson Age of Decline. Alright, so it's not choice 1. It's not choice 2. The trained Asura. Well, there you go.
Seems we passed the test at the end of the answer sheet.
Next test 2 rooms over. Don't enter the classroom next door. Off limits.
Well, That's succinct.
Got answer sheet.
Don't go into the classroom next door. Why?
Maybe she's got a secret in there. And now I want to see it even more.
Pretty much. Probably didn't think it through before. Huh? It sounds like something's hitting the wall.
That noise. Is it from the room next door?
Sounds like something's in there. Let's check out the room next door. Do the next test later.
New info is added to the spirit file. Forbidden classroom. Alright, well, I really am, like, super curious now. But definitely, this is not, oh, this is it. Alright, jumble of wire. Can I use the bundle of clothes? What about... flammable. Handle with care. Chlorine. ID 5. Oh my goodness.
The blade only puts dent in the wire. If I don't hit it, hard to cut it.
Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to save. I'm going to save again. And then I'm going to use the solution. Yeah, I'm going to use the solution. What was that again? The I5?
Or just a drop or two in the wire, but nothing changes. Seems like the contents of the foil wrapped.
Alright, well... what about... this one?
Take the brown bottle out of my bag and stare at the label. It has a usage warning, and it smells like chlorine. Strong acid that can melt in metal. Give it a try. Take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I accidentally get some of the keyhole, it'll be a problem. Alright, rush just a little at a time. There's a faint bubbling noise and the smell that's indescribable. It seems it's working like we hoped.
Is it melting?
Yeah. Then, I think that should do it. I pull on the wire again. This time it comes out of the keyhole easily.
Nice. You're smart, Mr. McGee.
I'm not sure how to respond to that, but in any case, now we can investigate this room. Let's look inside.
Ugh. What? Very interesting. Can I not come in?
The instant I open the classroom door, something glints in the darkness.
Why is Miss Zoo taking out all these animals? Unless she's not taking out all these animals, she's just gathering them and then maybe she's making these things out of human stuff. Oh my goodness, that is so crazy.
And the horrible stench makes me choke.
This blood?
Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm stepping in something soft, like mud. I shine my light into the room.
Ugh.
What is this room?
This one looks like a foot, doesn't it?
It's as if I stepped into the slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor, Chunks of meat, an overwhelming amount of blood. A blank, glassy-eyed animal. Heads lined up across the desks.
Ugh.
Eye sinks to the floor, covering my mouth. The word sacrificial rite comes to my mind. Why the... Let's check it out. I need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly...
Huh?
There's a sound from the window ledge. Is someone there? I make my way past the animal heads to peer cautiously at the line of desks near the window. Naked bodies lying about.
Sorry about that, guys.
Sounds the snakes are slithering over her. The woman almost looks like an animal waiting for dissection. Actually, whoever did this to her might have been planning to do just that.
Wait, it's dead?
Hey, come help me. Someone's trapped. Grab onto her legs and hurry to drag her out of the swarm of snakes. I'm worried about her snake bites, but I don't see any other options.
You okay? Hang in there.
I speak sweetly, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring at me. I can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She'd be able to walk.
Sure, but she's up. Naked?
Is this really the time to be worried about that? Speaking of clothes, just remembered. Here, she can wear this. I unwrap the bundle of clothes and pull out the lampcoat for her to wear.
Oh, yeah. Ah! That place is off limits!
Noise from the broadcast reverberates in the room. Flashlight blinks out.
Nice Harley. Being hours left before death clock. She noticed. What should we do?
We need to get out of here. I know each elementary play out pretty well. I should be able to find my way without a lot. We've gotta hurry. That's everyone.
Alright, that's good. That's good. Maybe she has the mark in the mouth. I get it. And that was like, I had to censor it. I felt like I had to censor it. I really do apologize for the thingy. I didn't even know.
I takes a deep breath from the back seat. It sounds like a world very old person.
Oh, you think I sound like an old lady? I don't care what you think. I'm not performing right now. I'm on break.
This is what they call a woman's intuition. Did she just read my mind? Does that woman look like she'll be okay? I covered her securely with a lab coat, but I still hesitate to look in the rearview mirror.
Don't stare. Privacy is important even in emergencies.
I'm not trying to look, I promise. Clearly doing my best not to.
She looks exhausted. Huh. Maybe she's sleeping. Maybe we were too late. Mr. McGee.
Hmm?
I saw it.
What did you see?
Try to keep my
I try to keep my tone innocent.
the mark on her body when we were putting the lab coat on her.
Oh. So we've added another to our number. Heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. That doesn't mean I can avoid it. We'll have to tell her.
Yeah. I hope she doesn't get depressed.
She's surprisingly collected about this. Maybe she learned that to be able to make a living in the entertainment world.
I have a name, you know. Oh, is she awake now? I have a name, you know.
Oh? What mystery woman seemed asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You were awake? Sorry, I didn't know your name.
I'm Madoka Hiro. Hiro? I didn't care what happens. All I wanted is to take a shower as soon as possible. Welcome back. Oh? And who's that with you?
Later. Hurry and get a bath ready. We lay pale-faced Hiro on the sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we're able to give her proper first aid. There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems none of the snakes were poisonous. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color.
I like her glasses. I like her hair. I like her.
Hiro emerges from upstairs wearing clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently, it had been hers.
Ugh, I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess.
Judging by the casual comment, it seems she's recovered her composure. She's still pretty pale, but doesn't look shaken up anymore.
He only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Otherwise I would have choked in poison and snake food by now.
Spirits drag, living to the depths of despair before killing them. That's what Mary told me before. Thanks to that nefarious nature of theirs, I was able to be saved.
You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry. I'm fine. I bounce back fast.
Who knows if that's true, or she's just putting up an act, but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So what were you doing in the school?
That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabi Zukawa. Manabi Zukawa. Must have fainted. When I woke up, I was there. Zukawa Zu. Did that mean Miss Zu? Miss Zu? Oh, yeah, I heard that was her nickname from when she was a teacher.
So why were you chasing?
Hold up. The questions first. Who are you people?
We're
Spirit hunters!
I give her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly, but I can tell from her expression that she's not convinced.
I see. I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster? Save that talk for writing horror stories.
Her face twitches briefly.
How is it that you know Miss Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking together. The second they let down my guard.
Seems like Zukawa caused some trouble.
She stole something important from me. First I had no idea where she disappeared to, but searched her room in the dorm and learned where she's holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in H City. What? A spirit that goes shopping? People would panic if something like that appeared in a grocery store. What? Don't tell me you're serious. Wait, I know. You're Ai Kashiwagi from Love and Hero. You seemed idiotic on TV, so I guessed that wasn't just an act. Oh my goodness! I cannot believe you! Oh my goodness! I like Hero. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Hey, that's really rude. Supposing you're right and she's a monster, no way she'd go out in public. She's obviously used the phone, even checked with the company. The woman's voice asked them to bring the goods to a designated area, paid in advance with the bank transfer, so company delivered as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be a warehouse by H Elementary.
Guess what were those goods?
Animals. No idea what connections she pulled, but they're from pet stores and ranches. Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get reindeer and ostriches. Black market too. Spared no expense. With the Mrs. U name, maybe she's starting a zoo or something.
What happened to those? You must not have noticed since she was in and out of consciousness at the time. Based on what we found in the room she was held in, as her dress.
They waited at the empty warehouse for Zakawa to come. At some point, I fainted. Next I know, I'm butt naked in the terrible position you found me. I'm sure she was behind it. So then, is that when you also got your mark? Oh, I mean the scar. Still don't believe it, but even if Zakawa happens to be spirit, and I didn't get it from her, I had it before I went to H City.
What? So where'd you get it?
Chill. No need to get so upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago. 9 days ago? Did you go to any haunted places the day before? Don't be ridiculous. Don't lump me with inappropriately dressed idols like you. Same goes for this cigar. As if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. Not only is that unscientific, it's absurd. Absolutely impossible.
She's young, but that doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now than when she was talking about the stakes. Guess she has a fear of the supernatural too. It's like show.
That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zakawa, right? I'll help out. Are you truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it goes, so be it. I hate the idea that people can be happy by just being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is for satisfying my intellectual curiosity. And for that, I need to get that thing back from that thieving hag.
It was more important than your life. What in the world did she steal from you? She doesn't plan on answering that. But we've no reason to turn her down. She'd accept your help.
Okay, Mr. McGee. Let's get back to H Elementary. New info. Strange calling. Alright. Let's go ahead and look at it. Miss Zoo. There you go. After the language test, we are sound in the room next door. That's probably where we were warned not to enter. Does that mean if she doesn't want us to see something? Regardless, if her goal was to make us finish tests, then she likely won't attack until we're done. In which case, we should check out that classroom first. We'll do the test later. A strange colleague who saved Hiro in return to the mansion. When she's recovered, Hiro tells us about Zakawa. She claims her colleague stole something important from her house before vanishing. She followed Zakawa to H City and eventually H Elementary. But after that, her memory is vague. The next thing Hiro knew, she was in that dangerous situation. Still, Hiro was one to call Zakawa strange. After following her and not contacting the police. Maybe her research work zapped all of her common sense. Hiro and Zakawa aren't too different in that way. Hiro is certainly determined in her search for Zakawa and Mrs. Zu, though she claims another spirit besides Mrs. Zu cursed her. Just how important is this stolen item? Okay, and then piano sheet music. I think that there's gonna be something very important in that. And I kind of feel like there was an oopsie at the time. But since we're back here in the mansion and it's kind of like halfway done with the chapter, I'm gonna end this here and maybe continue it a little bit later down. I'm just gonna take a look if I have anything to do to prep for tomorrow, because there's like a lot of maybe later. I mean, because there's a lot of stuff that's you know that I need to do probably. But for now, thank you very much for tuning in, Brother Zen. Thank you for being a lovely spectator. And if you guys like this, if it's a VOD or something, please like it. And if you want to see more, just please subscribe, because I am enjoying this and I really do like it. I appreciate the time that you. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.